Alright, I'm here for real this time. Hey guys, SuperDJShadow here. Welcome back to another live stream. And welcome back to Wuthering Waves for real this time. I know I said that I was gonna go back to it like multiple times. And then I decided not to. So, I'm probably have to restart the game after it downloads stuff, so we'll hang out for a while on this scene for a while. I feel like I had something to say, but I don't know. Yeah, I have to restart. Okay. And I thought I needed to catch up on a few quests, but I think from the looks of it, I might have come back at the right time. Or a little bit after it actually released the update. At least what the quiz drop said. It's from the 26th of May till the 23rd of April. So, hold on, gotta log in. Okay. Cool, my item for Warframe has completed. Haha. I don't know when I want to go back to that yet. I probably should go back to that at some point. But yeah. Anyway, we are ready to go. Listen again, the melody of the world, as the song echo once more. Let the musical scores guide you on a journey to rediscover the world.
Still nowhere near far.
So what? Holy butts. We have a lot to go on. Got this. Have that. Yeah, okay. Ooh, okay. Let's try out and Carlila. What a name. Okay. casting info skill, resonance skill, and resonance liberation. It covers place. It covers clans. When clans is not depleted, performance heavy attacks can deliver into a enchantment state. Enchantment status. Hitting the target with basic attack recovers silver. When silver reaches 3 points, the enchanted resonance skill becomes available. Resonance skill can worry and put
Who will sink into the depths with me?
Let's see. Oh, she's a habit user.
Try not to blink.
Interesting.
Surge of deep tides.
Okay. Her cause attack is. Oh, that must be what that means. Wait, let's see her ultimate. She has the classic mark on her tongue. Wow. Okay. We already know about her though.
Struggle harder. Entertain me. It's getting fun.
Surge of deep tides.
Let's go.
Engulf
Neat.
by sea's venom.
One button. That's one way to finish. Nice. Her design is interesting. But one sec. We got. Oh, I might have to do this. In browser, so do one sec if I can get there. One sec. Hopefully this doesn't hurt the stream. Let me make sure I'm connected. Yep. It's been a while since I've come back to this, so yeah. Yes, that is my name. And then we are set for claim. Cool. Awesome. And that Awesome. And claim. Oh. Alright, what else do we have? We have technical hologram fan campaign, but we've done already once. Okay, so 7-day login. Ooh, okay. Then we got which thing. Yeah. I don't know. Alone survived. Oh wait, that was one of the things I was doing. Holy butts. That's a lot. Okay. Do this. Log in with it. Let's see what we got. Ooh, we can. Oh, we're doing what most doctors are doing now, which is having two banners, two limited time banners instead of one. That's cool. What is this? Change title? What? Huh. Okay. Thank you for that. Wait, oh wait, quests are here. I forgot about that. Main quest. Can I do this? I don't remember where I left off. Ask how Abby's doing. Okay.
You there, Abster?
Abster? Really?
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Oh.
Didn't the Sentinel say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Egla Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Head to the high. Huh. Okay. I forgot how to win in this game. I forgot how to play. That's what happens when you don't play for very long. Is that Genji or Genji? No, that is someone completely different. Hello.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Let's go with this one.
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece.
How?
Salutations, Rover. My name is Jacona, a wandering bard. I'm glad to have met you.
You're looking for me?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartothea. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartothea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky.
I forgot how deep
Think of it like...
the woman's voice was.
Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartothea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
Can I get a wee faster?
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
Whoa! So when do we get to play as her?
Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Hello? No. Wow.
Tune in to my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Laureate. Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them.
Wait.
What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment. But this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
A question I haven't yet to answer myself.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Threnodian. But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Abby.
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
What? Wait. What? What do you mean? Wait. I just realized.
Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
You can sense Abby? But before we move on, I just realized his eyes reflect both the lovers and her. Kinda. Or am I wrong? Am I getting too much into it? I could be. Oh, come on.
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. No, there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Did something come to mind?
I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
What?
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
How sure are you, Abby?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I'd never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So, it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well. After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
They're awfully calm about this.
Spending so much time alone in the Sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Just break it open.
I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
Huh. And we know who that is.
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator. It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you'll keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
I like that little animation, but Thank you. Hello?
Rover. Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach? Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
Oh. Tell her what happened.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments.
Kind of reminds me of
Of foe.
Cynthia.
What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
I like her. Hello?
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Uh-oh. We're still never is a good sign.
Intrusion, my lord.
Yeah, what?
Sebastian. As per my lady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
Yeah, what?
The Phasalia family. The one that's likely worshipping the Trinodian.
I like how she's just looking in the background.
My lady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Uh-huh.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to the lady.
Uh-huh.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Tell me about these rumors.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm? She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first?
Any of them?
Shadow of the Ancient? Lady Bane? Or maybe Entangler of Hearts?
These all sound like clickbait titles to me.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
Give me a quick summary. I'll get into the details later. Okay.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, And their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
Yeah, what?
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor. Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Sounds like a dangerous person.
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardathea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. I can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Amazing. Okay. Cool. Taking a Portobello castle as agreed. Ooh. A little hiccup. Where is that? Oh, we have more to unlock, it looks like. Right, let's head to this. Will this let me? Let's see. Okay. Jeez. Oh, Chloe.
Hello. I received Chacona's memo. To think the head of the Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cardathea mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Cool. Alright. Wait, isn't this where the guy from the Montellis? I'm confused.
Now, if you'll please just follow me.
Okay. Cool. And there's a clip, right? Okay.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary.
Oh yeah,
Keep our honor.
do it in slow motion.
Most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation. Cantarella Physalia, 36th matriarch of the Physalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Lori, the new crown of the Carnival.
The statement will do.
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella.
Cantarella. Cinderella.
Now, shall we proceed to my study?
I guess so. Okay. Cool. Hello. Oh, hi. Hi, I'm the enemy. Jeez. Alright.
Won't you have a seat? I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge. Won't you accept my apology?
I don't know. I don't really trust you yet. Oh no.
Let's set aside such past unpleasantness for the time being. I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Physalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Peaceful in a way that feels wrong.
So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous two attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
Are you implying the order worships the Thangled? You want to talk, given how strange the family's been acting.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request. Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
Okay. Must that sound be so aggressive?
Thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue. It represents the unbroken friendship between the Thessalius and the Order.
The aroma from these plants.
Oh.
It's the same scent that was in the study.
These are violacas. They produce a unique fragrance, wouldn't you say? Violacas are a vital ingredient for our elixirs. It even has a soothing effect on its own.
Okay. I know you secret passage.
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave, even if you want to.
Great. I'm trapped here forever. It's the Master Sword. I might be being too out. My bad. Yeah, what?
Just as I expected, the Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form.
A unicorn? Pegasus?
A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
Say what? Much easier said than done.
In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
A Sentinel cannot leave its commission reason. All of these. Yeah. Oh no, he knows a lot more than I thought.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
One sec.
The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
That's not how QA found their resonator.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they
How convenient.
power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Okay, go get Link.
What about Cardathea?
The Martyred Maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the Maiden was already dead.
What?
In the past, each year the Thessalia family would hold the Divine Trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While overclocked, of course.
Huh.
Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere.
Oh.
When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathea's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinchi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Can I get a closer look at the sword?
By all means.
Why are you backing up? Wow, sword. Huh? Hey, is that my new sword now? Can I keep it?
Who are you, really?
The master? You can call me the black one.
The Sentinel's arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
Can I hear them too? You tell Kako.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
I have more reason for signing Imperator.
Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
Yeah?
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator's Sonorosphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
Is that a permanent?
You're the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside the Sonorosphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish. There is a cable car in the lower level of the Thalia estate that leads directly to the Sonorosphere.
Can I put that on anyone?
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
But let me... Can I put that on?
Do you like a fun?
Well, I'm gonna put that on.
For everyone, as we record our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Wait, what? Come on. Come on. Ain't that now? Wait, is it? Oh, it's not marine force. It's. Wait. Who would that go on? What? Okay. Never mind. I guess I don't have anyone that would do that.
Why do the Phasalias have a cable car that leads directly to the sonorosphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Phasalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
Are you done? Okay. Ooh.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet.
But you get that.
Our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic, obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor? Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
Oh.
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true.
Oh, damn.
I see it will take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Phasalias have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Phasalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation.
Okay. Unfortunately, we missed the coward.
Outside, they call me the Bane, but historically, every head of the Phasalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet.
Huh.
We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
Okay. Why make me play as her though? Let's see. Enter into the ruins.
Strange. This area was clear of tacit discourse in my last visit. And there's no tacit fear nearby. Could they have come from the Sonoros?
Oh, damn.
I didn't think there would be goalposts here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind staring at me for me?
I'd better not ask what she plans to do with them.
Oh, yeah. He might use them for poison. There's the word I'm looking for.
Will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trial.
There you go. I forgot we could
A day when belief burned bright.
log on.
And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinascita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary.
Oh my god.
It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Kevin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
It sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely.
Ooh.
It could very well have been Cartophia's doing. But, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself for now. For the
Okay. How about we getting castle?
on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Tavin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the sword of prophecy but a blessed maiden?
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden...
A Wind Waker reference. Yes. Wow. Huh? Interesting. Is that Garion? No. It's the maiden.
Laureate, you have come.
Hello.
Greetings. I'm Cartothea, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the Sword of Divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's power sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories.
Yeah, well, I do, man.
Of the Sonoran Sphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Okay.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it? The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear. If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Thenodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh?
Things are more complicated than you expected.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Thenodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia.
You remember the pedestal as well?
Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the three swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal of the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Thenodian's doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Why? What in her? The fuck?
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
So how do we get up there?
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
Okay.
Cordothea back there.
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
Let's see what happens. Whoa. Whoa. We're so high up in the sky. Wow. Birds are flying. What in the world? Huh? What? Okay. Ow, my hand.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Why is this place upside down?
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
Ram?
Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
The dark tide.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. Matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
Oh.
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Oh. Alright, let's see. Then I'm on. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Alright, I'm back. And we got also more drop. If you haven't gotten a drop yet, come over and come to my Twitch and you can get some. And make sure you got a follow. I'm 20 followers away from 200 on Twitch. So, the more the merrier, I guess. I'm so good at marketing. Holy crap. Okay. Holy crap. Where am I going? Man, this looks good. This could make a great wallpaper for a desktop. If we could maybe zoom out just a little bit. And oh god, I did not realize there was nothing there. Wow, okay. Okay. Why did they call it?
Only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
Can we make room for one more?
It will get you punished, you know.
I'm afraid Foam would refuse that suggestion.
Oh no.
The 2 of you can go on ahead.
Why did I get that? I'm such a gentleman. Whoops. Come on. There we go.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers.
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
I am afraid.
Okay.
We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Damn. The sound effects. Wow, it did that at the same time.
I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
What? What is that about? And why do I keep circling?
Wind, guide me.
What is this?
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
Remnant?
The Order's remnant spot must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first dark tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
Ooh. Companion. What? I can't switch to her. What?
If the Thenodian created the dark tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More dark tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Huh. Okay. Vines form from remnants of the dark tide entangle the hovering statues. Use Garcia's ability to purify the statues. Purify nearby statues to clear the corruption on the connected statues. The vines block foam path forward. Locate and use remnant spots to clear the way. Okay. That's interesting. Cool. Alright. Hooray. Alright. And then up. Use remnant spots. Throw the remnant spots at the vines to purify them. Okay. Do I have to... Oh. Never mind. Okay. Do I have to put them down? Oh, okay. Can't do that. Wait. How do I aim again? It's not really aim. Oh. I just got a good arm, I guess. Okay. Game over.
The vines are remnants of the dark tide. Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path.
Okay. Are you gonna see that thing every time?
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Here infuses the gravity calculator with special energy. Use the gravity calibrator to change the gravity direction, enabling access to unreachable areas. Press the direction indicator along the wheel to change the gravity. The yellow indicator shows the direction guided by Cartesia. The gravity calibrator will emit different color lights based on the direction of the gravity. It will go blue when aligned with normal gravity, yellow when gravity is inverted, and green when gravity is oriented sideways. It's waiting sideways. Whoa. Right? Whoa.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity.
Rubber inverting.
Gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
That doesn't sound. That doesn't look good. Let's see. Are they gonna come to life?
It's me.
Yep. Ow.
The hour is upon us.
It's been a while, so I'm not sure how to play again. Ow.
Strike to the shadows.
But we like shadows in this house.
Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
Goodbye. This way.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Don't put me on a timer. Please. Crap. Oh, shoot. Crap. Oh, there it is. Okay. I see. Alright. There we go. Alright. This one. Okay. And then last one. Up here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. Yes. Here we go. Okay. Rumble.
It's like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Oh, that heals you too. Cool. Wee. Did that work? Yeah. Wee. Alright. There we go. I'll win. Oh, I see. That's cool. Wee.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now.
Thank you for amazing ability to ride up waterfalls to its areas with difficult gravity orientations. That's helpful.
Water rise is coming up. Are you planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Uh-oh. Oh, come on. There must be something going on with the controller support.
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself.
Oh.
Gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too. Obstacle. Let's get off here.
Wee. Cool. Okay. Oh no.
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
Oh.
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Huh. Okay. I still look around. Alright. Where will we have one?
That's it. A tacitite device.
Well, right. Can we back? We got another hour and no. I don't know. But yeah. Well, we're back. Right. Anyway, I didn't see what that said.
Strike from the shadows.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, come on.
The end has come. No hesitation.
There's more. Shadows for a link with allied enemies. The link enemy generates a wind field is generated that repels nearby resonators. The wind field has a delay between triggers. The same enemy cannot be linked by multiple. Okay.
I sense your weakness.
Come on.
Moment of resonance.
I like how they just fall down. They're like chess pieces. I'm drawing flames still. Well, crap. Okay. Let's go. Oh. I see what's happening. Damn, girl. Look.
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Eat. Right.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. And that's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation.
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Hold on to something. Wee.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared about.
Okay.
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Why not? Once. That. Oh, I should check if it, go on the two together or not. Oh, yes, it did. At least, yeah, okay. Alright. Well, that. Okay.
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, phone.
I hope.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Good as new.
You're not hiding anything from me, are you?
No, not at all.
Smile is rather concerning.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
Oh no. It went new student block. Okay. Alright. Oh, right. Cool. Right. Okay. Up we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Entering the door ability transport you to a new area, changing the direction of gravity. Whoa. Where am I now? Oh god. Where the am I? Where the fuck am I now? Come on. Oh.
Wind, guide me.
Okay. Going up. Somehow. How? Oh. Wait. What? Investigate the anomaly in the tower. How? Or do I go back? Maybe? Ah. I guess so.
No knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
You know what? The one kill. Whoa, it's upside down. Whoa. Oh.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seeds, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One, will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden Fleur-de-Lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
They all got it?
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here. Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion.
What frequency are we?
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal had something to do with it?
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big Gigantor back in Jinjo.
QA?
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Yeah, what?
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathea, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you. there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
You saw the coronation too?
Huh?
You saw what you saw.
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the sonorosphere.
So did it show us what we wanted to see?
I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
I mean, I can still go on.
You're the one who needs rest most of all. After all, it's still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed is the Sentinel's powers. Rest now, to ensure it doesn't take a toll on you.
Cool.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well.
Alright then.
Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Okay. Let's talk to them.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
About the Hysteria
Is it
family.
true that the Phasalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Phasalius gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Phasalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Phasalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Phasalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The Sentinel realized the Threnodian's plots, and thus the first Dark Tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the Dark Tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II. This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the Dark Tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes, The other part was kept inside Turvin. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperador's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Thessalians and begged for release.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Thessalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act.
There's nothing else I want to ask about.
Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
About Carthia.
Pretty harsh on Carthia.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments. While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally. It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark. Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
About the Divine Trials.
A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, the maiden is dead.
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation. Better to stop pressing.
Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Carthia, I will take point again tomorrow.
Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before? Alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think?
Excuse me.
Take this. Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Thessalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Ooh, homemade niggy. Cool. Where is Carthia? Oh.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
About the dark side.
I take it you don't mean that in a good way.
It is a place where sickness, hunger, sorrow, despair, and dullness of heart cease to exist. There, deacons sing eternal hymns. From a literal standpoint, this line describes the dark tide perfectly. In the beginning, the dark tide would claim only the areas it touched, assimilating all life as its vanguard to clear the way for its spread. The dead, They would grow mouths and sing hymns, day and night. They didn't need eyes or ears, for their purpose was to spread blindness and madness. Even those who did not believe were drawn irresistibly to the Leviathan's creed, and for those already deceived, it was all but inevitable. When a soul is corrupted to its core, it will sing hymns without end on its sleepless journey to merge with the dark tide. And when every faithful soul has returned to paradise, the land consumed by the dark tide will begin its pilgrimage, drawn by darkened skies, spreading its gospel to wherever it lands next. The final act of the dark tide is the journeying paradise.
Is this the future you saw after coming into contact with the dark tide?
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
About the Everno realm.
That was its name before it became a sonorosphere. This seminary built on an island was not just a place of learning, but also a sanctuary for raising dragon echoes.
Ooh.
What did they teach?
The Order's scriptures, geography, history, and combat skills.
Shouldn't a seminary focus more on cultural arts?
This was a seminary reserved only for resonators, so naturally, their talents were put to more practical use. Besides, the doctrine of salvation emphasized the importance of combat. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
Give me. About the other swords.
Discord, Pognus, and the Sword of Virtue, Halti. I can't remember anything else about Hognus. But as for Haltier, it was my former blade. How did it end up being one of the swords that can break the seal?
Perhaps we'll know once we find it.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
You don't need to stand so far away, you know.
It's safer this way.
Oh.
You should get some rest. We'll be counting on you again tomorrow.
Okay. Let's go. Abby, are you alright?
Besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency.
What?
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite.
You tried to eat it?
To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't.
Uh-huh.
Since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
Okay.
I'd encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
I don't know why.
You can count on me, 100%.
I don't know why I'm yawning so much. The night passing, okay. Yeah, I don't know why I'm yawning so much.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. Now, here I am doing it on you. Since you're all here, how about a morning stroll?
Okay.
Surge of deep tides.
Whoa.
They're a lot feistier than before.
Yay, havoc. Instead of
None shall whisper.
Backrow.
One with the sounds.
Awesome. It's been a while since I played as
Well, this
Rover.
our paths must part.
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Turvin?
No, I need it.
It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It
Okay.
may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
Hey girl, can I get your terminal number?
Settled?
Okay. Alright. And now we're back to Backrow. Rover. Boring.
If only I could stay free.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect.
I bet it's gonna be like one of the best
The waterway up ahead.
characters to play as.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords. Hogness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
Wow. That was like.
Maiden, I was exempt.
Oh. Cross line neighbor. Elfland will stay follow. Unite the Isles. Elfland will stay unbuilt. Brothers and sisters, let the sky, the land, and the sea be united. The path of righteousness is lit by the sacred fire of unity.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems, the faith of unity. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Oh,
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway.
a
Find Hogness if we can't repair the waterway.
Breath of the Wild. Oh,
I'll have
Hold on tight. Don't go falling off.
wow. Oh, see, in blessings. They will be blessings. Alright, what's the anomalous plate? Okay.
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
Okay. The hill platform of the Statue of Divine Justice radiates strong remnant energy before proceeding against the gravity direction to be perpendicular to the platform.
Cardathea, grab on tight.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Oh. Let's see what this does. Apparently, I got it right. I guess.
That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
Casting a poison attack above the hill platform will cause the Statue of Divine Justice to descend, causing a section of the ruin to move. Huh. Here we go. Alright. Damn. Hooray. The whole thing has moved. The hell?
Is this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Dragons! Uh-oh.
Are these the so-called dragons? Yeah.
I didn't know there was one behind me.
Which last
Ganon. Ever heard of it?
one? I used to write it.
I heard that name in Soul Flame. Wait, what? Ooh. Hello.
Remnants of the past.
Cool.
It's Hogness. There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
Okay.
Let go now. How you feeling?
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
That is cute. But I still got this one before getting that one. Or never mind. Alright. Yeet. Okay. I don't know which way I need to go. Oh, does that? I think it tells you. Never mind. There you go.
Remnants of the past.
We're almost to level 55. Let's go.
Wind, guide me.
Okay. Almost at hardness.
It's stuck on the pedestal.
Did you even try?
The way is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
Oh. Whee! Okay.
It's identical to the last statue. Same as before. I'll handle it.
Okay then. Okay. So, where am I going? Do I go down or what? I guess so. Oh well.
Leave it.
And up.
The hour is upon us.
Ow.
I sense your weakness.
Oh boy. Can't get me. Never mind, you can get me. Okay, okay.
Keep it together. No hesitation. The end has come. Keep it together.
Why is he
Last chance.
glowing like that? Come on.
Moment of resonance.
There you go. Let's go. Let's go cut here.
Don't push yourself too hard.
My part.
Alright. Let's do this. Going this way. Whee! Sometimes. Oh, we're writing this? Cool. Bam! Hung. How much of this is still do we still have to do?
Still missing an area.
Ah.
But where?
Over there.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
Let's see. I might not be able to continue.
Just a bit more.
I'll handle this bit. You rest. Let's see if I can get a feel for how strong the gravitational forces are.
All right.
Yeah, I have to get going, so, I want to thank everyone who came out tonight and hung out. I want to thank my listeners as well. I'll be back again on Thursday night. We'll go back to Soul Flame again. And we'll pick this up maybe Friday night. We'll see. But, yeah. Anyway. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to my listeners if I didn't say that already. And until my next live stream, I'll see you next time. And remember, well, actually, let me see one more thing. How many do I have? Probably not enough. Alright. Alright. Let me up it up. Let me get these. Where the fuck am I? That's funny. Oh, alright. And with that, I'll see you all next time. And remember, let the shadows embrace you. Bye.